Many people approach the topic of God entirely through the lens of how can I discredit this? And with such people, it's typically not worth talking because they're not seeking to be open about it. They're actively close to it from the get-go. So therefore, I find that this is a very mean thing to do to others because it's not about them being genuine and open to learning something. It is entirely about the ego wanting to validate itself to the point of insulting and belittling others. In other words, these people are not talking to you from a place of love at all. They see you immediately as someone either inferior or arrogant because their ego can't accept that another person found answers that they haven't, even when they haven't even put effort in trying to understand others. I already made a video about this, but in this video, I want to go deeper into it. So let's do it. It is important to understand that many believers are not approaching faith from the lens of I have all the answers. They're approaching faith from the lens of I can surrender to the fact that I won't ever know everything, and yet I still have enough reasons to believe. And I can recognize that God provides a structure to morality when done without ego that is very beneficial to society. But many non-believers approach this either consciously or subconsciously with the intention of discrediting and taking their frustration out on you. They don't even see you as human, essentially, because it is not an initiative based on love and good intentions. It is not a civilized conversation of, hey, what makes you believe particularly? In what way do you see it differently? What can I learn from your perspective? Instead, it is the ego talking through them to use you as a way to validate themselves in what they believe. That won't change because they're not actually looking to change. Perhaps they're lacking purpose and trying to find it in God, but that's not the way you approach faith by insisting that you must have all the answers. It doesn't work like that. That's literally what faith means. It's called faith, not guaranteed. And yet the faith can become so strong internally that people can perceive it as guaranteed. And that's what triggers a lot of people because they feel that they're missing something. When all they're typically missing is a lack of understanding of the point of the message that is based on structure for society, based on warnings about the ego and the importance of unconditional love. And beyond that is often an egoic need to feel in control. But that's precisely the thing. Faith is largely about surrendering control and needing to have an explanation for everything. And the thing about people who do this is that these control issues when it comes to religion often reveal other types of control issues as well, which is a bigger problem, such as the example I already gave of initiating conversations with the framing of a controlled debate dynamic instead of a loving interaction that can build bridges. And the issue is that talking to primarily ego is typically a waste of time. It's to say that if you particularly don't believe in God, just don't. That's it. Why go around trying to argue with believers? It then becomes you basically admitting that you're a toxic, unhealed person that wants to just piss people off by trying to ridicule them and waste their time with attempted debates because you don't want to heal your unhealed pain and trauma. And that's the thing. That egoic habit itself is a reflection of your choice of choosing relative morality instead of God. Because yeah, no wonder you don't believe in God. You don't even care about basic kindness towards others. You immediately want to be hostile towards them. So whether you believe or not, you're not even choosing kindness, much less love. So what do you even promote for the good of society then? Well, on the other side of things, many Christians are actively helping the world. So who cares if you disagreed? The point is they're actively choosing to try and be better people for the sake of the world. That's the whole point. And they're motivated to do that by God. You are motivated by what? Egoic transaction? If you perceive that people don't give you anything, you treat them with disrespect. So your egoic relative morality is clearly not a good example for the youth. Truly ask yourself the question, why are you doing this? And you will realize that you're hiding something psychological that you haven't addressed. And that should be the focus, not this pointless self-validating arguing. What are you trying to prove? That you're smarter than people? Is that what it's about? Well, that's the whole point. It's egoic. Meanwhile, true Christians are focusing on loving, not on feeding their own ego by winning debates in their own mind. Listen, this channel is not about that. It is not about the reasons why you don't believe in God, because you can have many reasons, and I'll never get to them all. And so why should people dedicate their time to try and prove you wrong? Sincerely, who should care entirely about your disagreement? Are you trying to change the world? Do you even care? It is a protagonist mindset, which is the opposite of the Bible. A direct verse in the Bible is the greatest of you must serve others. And on the contrary of that are egoic interactions, initiated with a level of self-importance that is tied entirely to ego identity and not purpose, not love. So it's pointless if your goal is clearly just to feel superior to others and to justify a lack of love in society, excusing yourself. This channel is about how much priority do you give to humans making the world a better place. Ego versus love. My mission is collective love. If something else motivates you to do collective love, that's great. My message still aligns and you can still benefit. You see, I believe that the spiritual journey of each person is unique. Just like it took me over 10 years to go from agnostic to Christian again. It can take you years as well, and I'm fine with that. Recruiting people can be a waste of time because the heart has to be ready to decide what it wants to believe in. And nothing can truly replace that. It is a part of the free will that God offers us. He obviously is not screaming in your ear every single moment of your day to worship Him, right? He leaves you be. Plenty of help and information is available if you actually want to know why people choose faith. And guess what? It will never be about knowing everything. You will never find that. So looking for that at all is a symptom of a greater psychological issue. But just like parents who let their children go explore in the world and learn through freedom and their own mistakes, so can you. And that's fine. It is not a dynamic based on control under the pressure of growth expectations. This is why I don't believe in even children being forced to go to a church. I myself have complaints with religion. I've already talked about that. I am all for parents teaching their children the Bible, but forcing them to go to church, no. That can create the opposite effect. It can create lifelong resentment for forced beliefs and even the sense of loss of a childhood. If their parents are strict, legalist religious parents, that's even worse. And yes, that's egoic, which contradicts the Bible in God's freedom. My point is, people can have their own timeline, divine timing, or whatever you want to call it. Just like it happened to me. A long time being agnostic, and I changed my mind due to life experiences. It is entirely based on what is better for the world, because I've observed for so long how people treat each other without God as a foundation. And I believe God as an external source of motivation to love is irreplaceable. And that's what I focus on. I believe non-believers can be great people as well. The difference is, how are you going to teach that? And can you even? Who's going to be the example to follow? Based on a public reputation that could be fake. Because we will never know their secrets. Only God does. So no human can truly be a perfect example to follow for all of us. Relative morality is not a teachable foundation for the youth. Only Jesus, in His example of unconditional love, is so profound that many people don't even comprehend it. They approach such small interactions with such hate in their hearts, and yet pretend to have better answers for society. You can talk all you want, but nothing's gonna change that you're not a perfect example to follow, and you will never be. The Bible has structure, and we need that. This video will serve as a response to anyone who wants to bring that mentality to the channel. I'll just link the video. You can watch my videos, and I hope they help you. But don't bring heady, egoic energy here. I have better things to do, and so should you. To teach people who are not receptive is an insult to my own time. I rather focus on creating things to help those who are receptive and choose to be grateful people and are willing above all, to choose collective love. Because at the end of the day, that's what I want to inspire in others. Collective love. Because it is truly powerful. And if I can inspire you to help another person and love them and potentially change their life, that makes me truly joyful. And God takes all of this into account for someone's salvation in their day of judgment. So if I can get even non-believers to do collective love, guess what? You'll have tons of loving deeds in your favor in divine court. And that accounts for something, because love covers a multitude of sins. And on the other side, beyond your own sins, being a bad example to others is incredibly dangerous. Through our influence that we think holds such little importance, we can enable the worst in society. And that's something that I will spend my life fighting against by promoting collective love. It is so easy for us to complain about the world and about others when we ourselves are part of the problem with our lack of love and our bad example to others and to the youth. The concept of justice does not exist to please your ego and only work in your favor. If you don't care about justice in the favor of others that you could negatively affect, even just by your absence, then the injustice is you. We must learn to expand our perception of justice, to see all the ways that we can be unjust, not just making it about others towards us. Justice is not a personal, convenient definition. And if you can understand that, you will learn to respect justice to the point that you even fear it. And guess what happens then? It will lead you to exactly doing what I promote on this channel, collective love. Because collective love is daily justice at a micro level. So if you truly want justice on your side, then be a part of justice too. And you can be a part of justice by doing collective love. I hope that helps you. Much love and take care.